Ladies and gentlemen, people around the world, it's the show you've been waiting for. Smoko with Mario. Here's Mario. Hello, and welcome to Smoko with Mario, episode 8. Hi, pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day. Well, let's have a look at the menu. So, first up, we've got a Big Ben pie. Big Ben pie. Big Ben pie, microwavable mince classic. Let me get my glasses on here and see. So I got this from the supermarket on the way home today. Bit tight for time today, so nothing too extravagant. The pioneer knows when hunger hits. It hits fast. So good work choosing the microwave Big Ben, the ultimate quick draw meal. Just whip it out, heat and eat, and bloody marvellous. So let's get stuck into that first, and here it is, the Big Ben pie. But let's have a sip of tea just to make this a. Now, yeah, there it is, the Big Ben pie. Hopefully, let's see if we can put a cup out there, the more we can see. That's the Big Ben pie, and yeah, a bit of tomato sauce. Well, not my preferred whatties. This seems to be all we have at the moment. I'll have to get on to procurement to now. Usually these come in generally in a smoko situation, these would come in a bag, yeah, would eat it out of the bag. But as I've got the knife and fork here, crispy top there, yep, I can choose to there and just put a little bit of tomato sauce on. So yeah, eating it out of, normally if I would eat one of these out of the bag, possibly wouldn't have any tomato sauce with it. So this is a Heinz tomato sauce, not my favourite. Right. Not as good as fresh, definitely. Not as good as a fresh pie from the bakery out of the thing, but $2 I think it was, so yeah. And yeah, the microwave can give you variable results. Very difficult to get a good microwave, you know. Well, not bad. A very fine mince. Yeah, probably I'm guessing, but I think there's a machine-made element to these pies rather than possibly the sort of handmade. Handmade stuff that they would get from the bakery. Oh, look at that. So yes, here we are. A bit late in the evening. It's after 5 o'clock. It's got dark, so I'm out on the deck, but with some lights on, so you know, could possibly something up there. Oh, it's starting to collapse a bit now. Yeah. Yeah. The microwave tends to dry them out a bit. You can put like a glass of water or a dish of water in there with them to keep them moist, but too much effort. The cats are all circling around. I'm the only one home, and it's their tea time. So they're all waiting for tea, expectantly milling about. It's always impossible to get all of the tomato sauce into your mouth. Always get some on your face, some on your shirt. Beware the person who doesn't sauce themselves. I've clearly got some sort of issue going on. Alright, so there we go. A nice hot pie. Big Ben. The Big Ben pie. So, yeah. I was a bit tight for time today. So, I was at the hospital this morning, finished there at 12. So the plan was to get something from the bakery actually on the way home. I had to put one of my hats in the mail. If you want one of my Bloody Marvellous hats, the hats are $10, postage $5, so you can email me at maurieos@maurieos.com and yeah, we can arrange something. That's sort of, mostly speaking in New Zealand, but I'm sure we can come to some arrangement for overseas or something like that. So yeah, if you want to buy one of these Bloody Marvellous hats, yeah, hit me up, maurieos@maurieos.com. So as I said, I started off going to the bakery and posting the thing, but I decided that I'd go to the Big Fresh in the original. Well, it used to be Big Fresh. It's called Countdown now, but it used to be Big Fresh. It was an original shop. It was a great shop actually. It used to have animated Mr. Carl Kenny. He wants to do that. Maybe he wants to finish off a bit of my pie. So, he's a bit hungry. I don't know. This is Mr. Carl Caddy. He's one of our. Well, I don't know what you could describe him as. Peripatetic. Peripatetic. He comes and goes, or eclectic, or something like that. Erratic. But he comes and goes. He's not a very social cat. Doesn't like to socialise too much. Mr. Carl Caddy, named after the a furniture maker. So yes, I went to Big Fresh to get a few groceries, and I went to their bakery there, and that's where I got the Big Ben pie. It was the only mince option. There were lots of other gourmet pies. It was $2, I think, and for $4 and $5 I had all sorts of you know, very exotic options. But I went to the bakery. I sort of had my heart set on some date scones, but they didn't have them there. Possibly because it's the weekend. So anyway, I got these mock cream buns, but creme buns. The cream is mock cream. So yeah, it seems to get everywhere as well. And they come in a 6-pack. I had a couple earlier with my lunch. So I'm just going to go with 2 of these, and I'm going to leave 2 for my lovely wife when she gets home. What should, be good for me and good for her. Happy wife, happy life. So yeah, I got these mock cream buns. They're a bit stingy on the mock cream, and I would like to enjoy the irony of mocking their mock cream, but that's not too bad. But there's just not enough of it. Okay. So there, just a light bun there. A little bit of mock cream and some raspberry type jam. So, bit of a supermarket option these. So sometimes you can go to the supermarket and get a fairly good smoko. The New World in Taraka, they have a fairly comprehensive deli, so you can go there and get a nice hot ham beef sandwich. They're nice. They're nice and good value too. So, not unknown to go to the supermarket for a bit of smoko. In fact, Big Fresh. I used to work across the road from Big Fresh. The one I went to today, it was Big Fresh. I used to work across the road from there, directly across the road, like within about 50 metres. So I used to go over there quite regularly for a bit of lunch and buy various bits and pieces there. On 2 separate occasions, actually. When I went back surveying in must have been around about 2000. Around about 2000, I think, I went and worked at Terralink, which had offices across the road. And then I went to CKL, and then I went back teaching for a little while, and then I went and worked at with Graham Cullen in Lifestyle Research, and they were across the road from there as well. So I used to go there quite often, various bits involved for lunch. So, okay. So that's the mock cream bun. Again, they're very, they spread themselves around a bit. And well, we'll get this bun done here, this way. Leave those there. See, not a lot of mock cream. You've got to open them up like that and spread the mock cream out a bit. You want to get a little bit there. So it's relationship to real cream is very different. I can't forget what they're made of. But they're spelled creme, C-R-E-M-E. Creme buns. To the untrained eye, you know, they're called cream buns. Imagine we've got them everywhere. So, it's been a busy week. Not much time for smoko at all. It's very busy weeks this week with students. Here comes Nikki. Nikki, this one. Nikki, our cat, our once feral cat. Now grown up to a mature adult. Very loving cat. Very social. And very hungry at this point in time. So, that was the big bean pie there. So yes, very busy week. Surprisingly good weather. Well, survey-wise anyway, we were able to get out and get things done most days. A couple of days we chose not to. No, worked out pretty well. So, perhaps another more week of reasonable weather, and then we'll see where things go from there. No, Nikki. So, yeah. Now what I've got here is some Anzac biscuits. So, we got some of those at Big Fresh too. I'm just going to close up this here for my wife because she doesn't want it to be cat-licked. And yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. So yes, up at the very busy week with the students, and yes, I had big intentions of doing lots of marking this weekend, but that hasn't happened, and today I've got a couple of bits of lawn mowed, but more about that in my daily blog, obviously. The SMOKO with MAURIEO is more of a roundup, and I am looking for some people to come and join me on SMOKO. So, you know, if you know me or you'd like to, organise, it doesn't have to be at my place. We can organise a location somewhere or a time, and yeah, we'll do it. As I get more time or out of teaching semester, I may even consider travelling. I think I've had one offer up at Auckland or somewhere, possibly, and I'm sort of thinking of it. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I mean, I'm open to all propositions, obviously. I've got to consider the budget and time as the big one at this point in time, but at the end of the semester probably, I might have a couple of a spare day or so. And I can work something out. But I can come to you, you can come to me. Whatever. There's no fixed rules around here. Doesn't have to be one person, can be more than one. the more the merrier. And maybe even come to your real smoko at your workplace. Could be an option as well. Come along, film it, a bit of banter. It's a bit hard to get some banter going with cats. I'll do my best. Make sure I don't drink too much of that tea, otherwise I'll have nothing to dunk the Anzac biscuits in. So I was a bit worried. Up at the hospital, they've had they've been hacked. They've been hacked. So their systems have been down for a week. They're unable to do certain activities. Blood tests and things like that are a bit tricky. So they're trying to work their way through it. I don't know about my thoughts on it. It's yeah, I think these hackers, in a sense, you know, they could what they've done could be fatal for some people. So I think some sort of severe punishment is in order for sure. They should be out of circulation. But certainly there should be some sort of severe deterrent, particularly if they're in or living in some sort of draconian regime. Yeah. I'm not averse to some sort of death sentence or certainly a few years in jail. No, I think it's if we could only make man, you know, kind to one another, I mean, we'd save ourselves such a lot of money. You know, the down the line cost of what they've done, not to fix it, but of the additional security measures that will be in place, the additional hoo-ha that everyone will have to go through just to bloody do anything, or, you know, send an email or use a USB, or it's just, you know, the world and its systems are designed for honest people. So I'm really disappointed that people can be this inhumane, well, just nasty. It's unnecessary. But anyway, so hopefully it'll be all sorted out soon. And we're all vulnerable to a degree. Yeah. Especially where I, you know, at Wintec, where I work with we've got huge computer and IT systems owned by, used by a lot of people with a variety of skills. You know, ranging from complete novices to you know, skilled professional. So the scope for things to go wrong is huge. It'd be nice to think that there are people helping with that situation, not exploiting it. But I mean, that's very wishful thinking. Ideal world. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. So, you might notice in the back of there, I don't know whether you can see around the corner there, but there's a black box. And on the top of that black box is my GoPro and also a power supply going into my GoPro. So that's been a new thing, just using the GoPro. And I'm just doing a time lapse from there. Now I think I've missed the boat a little bit, but I've just got it on a normal time lapse in it, around about 5:30. But I think may well have gone now. I was going to change it over to a night photo time lapse. So I'll do that once I finish recording here, and yeah, we'll see what that looks like. So I'm experimenting with these various time lapses. I've got some interesting results. I've been using the GoPro for the last little while. I'm filming this on using the smart mic app as I do, because it best fits with the smart mic here. But I also have a backup with a Snooper V-Mate, filming it with that. And at the start of this session, I did a short 1 minute time lapse, or two of them actually, 2 time lapses with the V-Mate, and they will be my thumbnail of the day for my daily vlog. Hopefully I can get them from there. And I've got something sort of lined up, I think, for my little daily TikTok or YouTube short or 15-second video that I put at the front of the vlog. And yeah, and then I'll use this here with the in the background for my sort of monologue, I guess, but not monologue, my little explanation of the day. So, so I've had about enough there of eating. I might point out that, and this is it's actually my tea. So I'm calling it SMOKO. It sort of would be a fairly decent SMOKO. A pie and maybe 2 SMOKOs, perhaps just a pie and some Anzac biscuits would be plenty, I would think. The cream bun's a little bit icing on the cake, so to speak, there. But yeah, so this will be my tea. Sort of might have a couple of biscuits, and I bought some. Yes, I buy some lollies. So lollies, candy, or what have you. So I bought those. Might have a couple of those, but generally that'll be it. Not forget Moz 42 sponsored the cup. So you know, if you want to sponsor anything for these SMOKOs, you're more than welcome. I've got possibly you know, room for maybe a T-shirt, some whatever, food of course. You know, we can try something. Now Miles has suggested that I try the Asian laksa, continental Asian laksa soup, and in my trip to the supermarket I bought some today. I bought it in both a packet and I bought it with the extra noodle one. So I'm going to try those first, you know, before I maybe bring them out, bust them out on the show or something like that. But yeah, that's something coming up. So yeah, all in all, a busy week, lots going on, but you know, nothing spectacular. We got it done and moved on through. So thanks for joining me for Smoko with Maurieio, episode 8. As we just draw to a close, I just want to thank you for your things. So don't forget to comment down below. Love your comments. I answer every comment. And yeah, you're all bloody marvellous. Cheers. See you.